Yo, what's going on, guys? Ghost here, and today we are back with another video, and I think this one's going to be a really good one. So today is the 15th, and tomorrow, as you guys might know or may or not know, tomorrow is the NBA Draft Lottery. So obviously this is going to be a major impact. One of the greatest prospects we've ever seen since LeBron, Victor Wembanyama, also Scoot Henderson, the Thompson twins, Brandon Thompson, Cam Whitmore, all these prospects in such an athletic draft. So we're going to go ahead and simulate the lottery, and we're going to be seeing what we can get in this simulation, and we're going to be seeing where I would put them. We're only going to be simming the lottery. So we're going to go ahead and do this in 3, 2, 1. So let's see. Pelicans got the 14th pick. Raptors got the 13th pick. Thunder got the 12th pick. Orlando falls all the way to 11th. Dallas stays 10th. The Jazz move up to the 9th pick. Wizards got the 8th pick. Pacers got the 7th. Blazers got the 6th pick. Hornets got the 5th pick. Spurs 4th pick. Rockets 3rd pick. Detroit Pistons 2nd pick. And the Magic end up getting the 1st pick, which is absolutely insane. They moved up 5 spots. Everyone fell at least a spot, but most of these stayed the same, so there's not really anything. So we're going to go ahead and see where I would have them going. So we're going to go and start the draft with the first pick in the 2023 NBA Draft. The Orlando Magic select Victor Wembanyama, the 7-foot, 223-pound phenom from France. He is absolutely insane. An absolute unicorn, one of the best prospects we've seen from LeBron. He could shoot. He has such the athleticism for such his height. He can play the ball. He's the greatest prospect we've seen, and I'm so excited to see what he can do, no matter where he goes. But if injuries don't catch up with him, because he has had a couple ACL tears in the past, which has affected his play, and obviously he's not going to the combine, so most people don't know what he's going to do. But I really do hope that injuries don't catch up to him and he can end up being as healthy as he can and playing games. Hopefully it's not another Zion situation, but I don't think it'll go there. So with the second pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, one of my favorite places for Scoot to go, the Detroit Pistons select Scoot Henderson, the 6'2", 195-pound point guard from the G League Ignite team. He is an absolute insane athlete. He is so athletic with the ball. He can get the ball where you need it to go. He can shoot. He may not be as efficient from 3, but I feel like with Cade Cunningham having as many injuries as he did last year, he could possibly come in and be one of the starters and being one of the major impacts on this season. If he could play really good, if he can get that 3-point shot up, if he can go in, deal out those assists, keep scoring and being as much of a playmaker as he can, I think he could possibly come in and be one of the best Detroit Pistons players and probably bring them to at least a play-in team. So with the third pick in the 2NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Brandon Miller, the 6'8", 200-pound freshman from Alabama, who put up 18.8 points last year, 2.1 assists, 8.2 rebounds, and has shot and was 43 on efficiency. So this is one of the best shooters in this draft behind Grady Dick. He is a small forward, a big small forward for that at 6'8", but he can shoot the 3. He can shoot the ball, pass the ball when he needs to, give you an efficient 18 points per game. He's an absolute phenom from Alabama, and I definitely see him going top 3 in the actual draft, whether he be selected by the Pistons or whoever has that third pick when the time comes around for him to be picked. So with the fourth pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Amen Thompson, the 6'7", 199 point guard from the USA. He is an absolute athletic dog. He is one of the better out of the twins, but he is an absolute dog. Even though he has some shooting issues, even though he is very athletic, he can deal the ball where he needs to. I definitely feel like he can go in and be the athletic man in this draft. So with the fifth pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets go out and select the 6'7", 232 player in Cam Whitmore. Now, this is the best pick for the Charlotte Hornets. This is where I would have him going anytime the Charlotte's on the board. He is just an absolute fit for them. He was such a dog at Villanova. He was such a freak. He can go in and get consistent points for you, and that is an absolute steal for the Hornets. Now, with the 6th pick in 23 NBA draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Jarace Walker, 6'7", 233 pounds, 19-year-old freshman from Houston. An absolute dog. He got 6 rebounds per game, 11.2 points, 1.8 assists per game, and he shot 46.5 in terms of efficiency each game. That is an absolute dog, considering he gets 6 rebounds, go out and... He was such a defensive dog last year. I feel like he could be one of the candidates for DPOY in a few years. He is so good at that defensive end. He gets steals when he needs to. He blocks shots when he needs to. And he is absolutely great right here at this 6th pick. So for the 7th pick in the 2023 NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select Ausar Thompson, the other Thompson twin, from the G League Elite team. He is 6'7", 204 pounds. He's the lesser part of the brother Amen, but he can go out there and give you an efficient 15 points per game. Go out there, shoot the ball, pass the ball when he needs to, can dish out assists, can definitely get steals. He was one of the better defensive players. He's more defensive than Amen, and I feel like he can be an absolute stud for the Pacers. Maybe even one of the starters, but I definitely see him going far. So with the 8th pick in the 2023 NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Taylor Hendricks from UCF. He's a 6'9", 210, 19-year-old freshman. He is so insane for what he did at UFC. He can go out there and block shots. He was one of the most defensive phenoms at UFC. He can go out there, absolutely athletic freak. He can go out there and get steals, grab rebounds when you need it, shoot the ball well, get the ball where you need it, and he is definitely one of my favorite picks at this spot. With the 9th pick in the 2023 NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Carson Wallace. The point guard from Kentucky is 6'3", 185 pounds. He is 19 years old. He put up 11.7 points per game, 4.3 assists, 3.7 rebounds, and shot almost 44% from the field. He is he's the best defensive point guard in this draft. He can go out there and get steals when you need to. He's such an athletic freak, and he can go out there and get the ball when you need to, can shoot the ball when you need to, dish out the ball. Such a playmaker for the spot, defensive menace, and I definitely see him going here as that is the best depth spot for this draft. So with the next pick in the 2023 NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Anthony Black from Arkansas. He is 6'7", 185, and 19 years old. He put up 12.8 points per game, 3.9 assists, 5.1 rebounds. He's really good at getting that rebound, and he shot almost 45% of the field. Now, with Kyrie Irving not really knowing if he's going to re-sign here, being able to have that depth when you have to put Luka Doncic back at the 1, it is going to be really good to have Anthony Black being able to go out there and add depth to that lineup. So I really think I can have him going here to the Mavericks at the 10th spot. Now, with the 11th pick in the 2023 NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Grady Dick. The best shooter in this draft by far. He's the best three-point shooter. He's 6'7", 200 pounds. He's 19 years old. Put up 14.1 points per game. Put up 1.7 assists. Go out there. He can grab rebounds efficiently. He is really good on the defensive side of the ball. He can go out there and be a defensive slasher when you need him to. Can be a wing shooter. He can go out there and shoot the ball when you need him to. Definitely one of the best shooters in this draft. And with the 12th pick in the NBA draft, I have the Oklahoma City Thunder going out and selecting Nick Smith Jr., the 6'5", 180-pound guard from Arkansas. Behind Anthony Black, he was one of the best defensive guys in this draft, which I see them totally looking out for in this up-and-coming draft. With them really struggling from the defensive part this year, I really feel like they can build depth right here. So I feel like this is probably the best pick for the Oklahoma City Thunder. So with the next pick in the 2023 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Keontae George, an absolute defensive menace from Baylor. He is 6'4", 220-pound, 19-year-old freshman. He put up 15.3 points per game, 2.8 assists, grabbed them rebounds, and shot 37% from the field. An absolute great pick for the Raptors. So with the next pick in the 2023 NBA draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Dariq Whitehead from Duke. He is 6'7", 195 pounds, a 19-year-old. He put up 8.3 points per game, 1 assist, 2.4 rebounds, and 42% from the field. He is more of a defensive guy, but he is definitely what you would want for this Pelicans team. Definitely more of a defensive team and an absolute menace on that side of the field. And I would definitely have Dariq Whitehead going to the Pelicans right here. So
like and sub now.
This is going to be the end of my draft. If you guys disagree or agree with me on any of these picks, you guys can leave your opinion down below. As you see, I have Victor Wembanyama, Scoot Henderson, Brandon Miller, Amen Thompson, Cam Whitmore, Jarace Walker, Ausar Thompson, Taylor Hendricks, Carson Wallace, Anthony Black, Grady Dick, Nick Smith Jr., Keontae George, and Dariq Whitehead. If you guys disagreed with any picks in this draft, make sure you guys leave me a comment down below, and I will try to get to all of you and try to explain myself. And I hope your team does good in the lottery. Leave me a comment. I'm going to ask one question before we go. What do you think? Who do you think is going to win the #1 spot in the draft? You guys want to leave your pick down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.